Hello everyone. Welcome to the fifth episode of Practical Usage of English Grammar series. I've always observed everyone wants to speak English, but he fears grammar and rules and formulae, and due to that, he can't speak English. So I started a series in which you would learn to speak English, learn to make sentences in English, but without actually learning English grammar and formulae. Isn't it exciting? So let's get started. Now today we are going to talk about actions in the past which are not completed. Now first thing you remember that whenever you want to talk about any action which is not completed, you just have to use ing after that action word. Which are action words? Sleep, go, come, eat. These are action words. Okay? So after that you have to use ing. Okay? That means going, eating, sleeping, coming, such things. Okay? Such words you have to use. Now, as this is in the past, you have to use was or were. Got it? Now, when to use was? You have to use was with I, he, she, it, or name of one person. Okay? With all these, you have to use was. That means I was, he was, she was, it was, or a name of a person, Tina was, like this. Okay? Simple. Now next is when to use were. So we have to use were with you, we, they, or name of more than one person. Okay? So you can use you were, they were, we were, and Tina and Sheena were, in this way. Got it? Now we just have to start our sentence with simple sentence. Okay, I'm talking about simple sentence right now. So with you have to use name of person in the first place. Okay, or a substitute word for it. Okay, that means substitute words are I, we, you, they, he, she, it. These are substitute words. So start your sentence with that. Okay, now I was. Okay, here I is a substitute word. With I there is was. Okay, so I was taking exercise yesterday. Okay, or you can say yesterday I was taking exercise. Got it? So you have to make such sentence, such simple sentence. Another example would be he was talking to his friend. Okay. Third example would be she was writing mail to her colleague. Okay. Now these are what? Simple sentences. Okay. You can they were celebrating their friend's birthday. These are simple sentences. What if you want to ask a question regarding it? So you just have to swap first two words. Which are first two words? First one is name of a person or substitute word, and second one is was or were. So you just have to use was or were in the first place. Remember, whenever you have to ask yes no type question, that which has only positive or negative answer, you have to start your question with was or were. Okay, for example, was I taking exercise yesterday? Okay, now simple sentence I just told you, I was taking exercise yesterday. The question would be was I taking exercise yesterday? Now generally we don't ask questions to ourselves, so it would be like, were you taking exercise yesterday? Okay, with in such a way you can make your question. Okay, now another example would be, was he talking to his friend? Okay, was, I have started my question with was. Generally what happens, people speak in English, but while asking question they just change their tone as per the mother tongue. Okay, and they think that they have asked a question, but it is not a question, it's just a simple sentence. I would give you an example, that is, he was talking to his friend. In this way they ask a question, but that is not a question. Okay, if you start your question with was or were, it would become your question. Okay, was he talking to his friend? Okay, or was she writing a mail to her colleague? In this way you can ask questions. Okay, now if you want to get some more information, then you have to start your question with WH word. Which is your WH word? WH word is what, when, where, how much, how often, which. Okay, these all are WH words. If we use these words in the first place, and after that if we continue with our yes no type question, then it becomes a WH question, and you can get some more information from the front person. So for example, when was I taking exercise? So answer would be, I was taking exercise yesterday. Okay, or yesterday I was taking exercise. Now if the question is like, as the yes no type question was he talking to his friend? So it would be like, when was he talking to his friend? Where was he talking to his friend? Now yes no type question is as it is. Okay, was he talking to his friend? Was he talking to his friend? Just I've just added WH word, nothing else. Okay, so when was he talking to his friend? Why was he talking to his friend? In this way you can make WH questions and get more information. Okay, now if you want to ask question, now let me give you the third example. As our question was she writing a mail to her colleague? So the question would be, when was she writing a mail to her colleague? Why was she writing a mail to her colleague? Okay, so like this you can ask WH questions. Now if you want to make a negative sentence, it's also very easy. That is, you just have to put not in the third place. Which is the third place? First place, name of a person. Second place, that helping word, was or were. Okay, and the third one would be not. So I was not taking exercise yesterday. That is our negative sentence. So was he he was not writing, or he was not talking to his friend. Okay, she was not writing mail to her colleague, like this. Okay, so in this way you can make your negative sentence. So in the conversation there is only questions and answers, and if you can make questions and answers as per the situation, as per the tense, and as per the event, then you can make questions, make sentences and speak them, isn't it? So with this we have completed to learn to speak about continuous actions in the past, and I hope you understand this very well and you can now apply them in your day-to-day life. And if you really can, please do let me know in the comment section even your suggestions or queries, and hit that like button if you really like this video, and share this video to as many people as you can, as almost everybody has fear of grammar and formulae, so they can also reduce their fear and speak confidently. and please subscribe to my channel if you think that these videos are helpful for you and it would really improve your English. Please do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my video.